Hello, all you YouTubers out there. This is Sigafoo coming at you with yet another video. Now, I've recently, the last video I made was about how I'm daxflame. And I've kind of gotten into this whole, daxflame. I was contacted in one of my comments saying that, daxflame is fake. And I've always kind of had this premonition, when you watch his videos, you can't help but think the kid's acting. I mean, as much as you want to believe that he's real, you just kind of have this thing in your mind saying, something's just not right here. And I know I'm not the only one who has thought like this. So I decided that I wanted to do a little research on the subject, and I got a little help from, Googling around and stuff like that, and I just ran with it. And I've done a lot of research on it. I've put several hours into this, tracking down names, stuff of that nature. The problem is that YouTube has been taking down all the videos. Well, I decided that I'm going to make my own video anyway. And I ended up making literally over 30 minutes long expose on all the information that I've learned about daxflame and, all the information about that. I don't even want to go further than that. The reason is because I've heard that they've been taking down the videos is because they expose names and locations and everything of that nature, possibly putting the family at risk, and the family has threatened to sue. So I hear. I don't know this for 100%, it's just what somebody told me. Well, okay, two things. First off, I am going to show you parts of my videos where I do not reference anybody in particular of his family, where I don't mention anything of his name, and or his location. And I will, so I'm going to do that for you, so just stick at the, in a minute or two I'll show that. The other part is that, think about it. If the family is threatening to sue because, you because you're putting information, possibly putting the family at risk, alright? And I said that I don't think he's using his real name. I'll just say that much, okay? What does that say? If he's using a fake name, he's probably lying. If he's lying, he's probably lying about other things. Keep it going from there, okay? Because I can understand, I don't want to put the family at risk either. I just want to make it known that he's not real. Because, what? Okay. And let me just say this too. I like daxflame. I do. I watch every single one of your videos, okay? I really do. I love your videos. And even though I think you're I'm 95% sure you're fake, I will still watch your videos. I don't care. But I think it's wrong to have people, care about you so much and think that you're a real person. But I think some of you understand what I'm saying. For you who don't, then just never mind me. Anyway, without further ado, here is parts of my video that I've made. That was 30 minutes long, and I'm going to have to cut some things out, so if you just notice there's some weird random cuts, that's me just cutting out names and stuff like that I can't say. So, without any further ado, here is it. A lot of speculation has been out there. If you actually go to daxflame.com, you notice that's a registered domain. The strange thing about this is what I've actually read in several places when researching this, because I've kind of picked this up almost as a hobby. I just want to know for sure or not. Is that people are claiming that Dax's father, that he is the owner of that website. Now, I have not been able to find this out myself. I see everybody place it, but no one has given me any evidence proving this. Yes, daxflame.com is registered. If you go to the DNS lookup of it, you will actually see that it's registered under 1&1, which is a company, as in I would go to company 1&1, they bought the domain for me. There's no personal information out there right now with the name on there. Second off, the interesting thing about this domain, though, is the fact that it was registered, if you look at the registration date, it was registered in November. daxflame didn't register his YouTube account till January, and he didn't claim to start making videos until December. His first video, I think, is claimed to be made on December 3rd, I believe. Kind of strange that you would register a domain prior to it. And second off, is that in order to buy a domain, you buy it online. I mean, it's quite simple. The thing is that in order to buy something online, what do you need? You need a credit card or a debit card. Dax is 15. He doesn't have access to either of those. He'd have to have his parents to buy them. But would a parent really buy a website for a kid for a future YouTube account? Now, if you actually look at some of his first videos, he actually dated them. He goes, today's December 3rd, 2006. Today is December, I think he has one December 3rd. Then he has one on December 13th, offhand I remember. And then he has one on December 23rd. Now, if you actually looked at the time when he signed up for a YouTube account, he signed up for a YouTube account on the 2nd. Kind of strange that you record all these videos, but you don't put them up there until you get your own account. Once again, as I said, December 3rd, which he claims is the first day that you put up a video, is the exact same date that put up their own YouTube, or started their own YouTube account. Now, the interesting thing about this all is that on December 23rd, the video where Jacob is coming over to his house, he says, today's December 23rd. He talks about how yesterday, and he even goes so far to say yesterday, Friday, not even like, I could understand maybe if it's like a yesterday, like sometimes he say yesterday even though you mean like a few days ago. No, he says yesterday, Friday, me and Jacob were working on a lab in science class, and yada yada yada, and I delayed purposely. But here's the thing. According to where I found out an address of potentially where he lives, alright, or even in the whole school district of the town he potentially lives in, I've actually looked at all their calendars at their schools. No one had school on that Friday. No one. None in that school district. None. So, what that brings up the issue is, I can't really prove that he's an actor in any of this video. But I can prove that he's lying, or at least it appears that he's lying unless I have the wrong school district. But here's the curious thing. If you actually look at the staff of the school, I'm not going to say who, but you can do this yourself, you can find it online. I was able to track down the teacher through the website, through staff directories, so you can actually prove in that school, and I checked the whole school district, but let's just say he goes to that school because that'd make the most sense because she is a science teacher, and she's in the school district I thought she was. And they did not have school on that Friday. Why would he say that they had school on that Friday unless they did? And even at that, the semester ended on Thursday. Why would they have paperwork to do over break? It doesn't make sense. Now, sometimes I can understand it, but this is a science class, this is a lab. The only time I can tell you I ever got homework over break was reading for English and stuff of that nature. Big, long projects, not a simple, stupid little lab. Why would you be doing a lab on the final? If you look at actually it's only finals the last 3 days. Like it's Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, prior to that Friday, were all finals. They weren't just classes, they were finals. Why would you be doing a lab during a final? Okay, I know I said this like 10 times, but it just doesn't make any sense. And even in the video itself, Jacob says that, why did you pee on me yesterday? But here's the thing. The peeing incident, according to daxflame, okay, he dated his video. I think the peeing video came out. He didn't date it, if I remember correctly, but the video... So he put out a video with the peeing incident, then he had put out a video after that. The video to the peeing incident happened, the one he dated, okay, sorry. He put out a video with the peeing incident, he put a video out after that, okay? The peeing video, the one after it, claims that was made on December 11th or December 13th, okay? That means at least 10 to 11 days happened in between the pee incident, okay? Yet Jacob still uses the word yesterday. Now, maybe he is just, using it in the sense that as I said, that, but usually, yesterday doesn't imply 10 days. That's a lot. I mean, you'd actually specify, like, oh, why'd you pee on me a week ago? Something like that. Now, even at that, if you actually listen to the woman's voice in the video, it does sound fairly like a girl. Like, not a woman, but a girl. And on December 23rd, the video day that this happened, well, coincidentally enough, and she would have been able to do the voice for daxflame, let alone the fact if she needed any help. Since these videos came out during daxflame's break, wouldn't it be safe to say that it's possible that helped him with making the videos. It's quite possible altogether. So that's all the information I could divulge for right now, mainly because, as I said before, I don't want to give out any name, location, or anything of that nature. But, you know, as I said, a lot of stuff you just kind of got to take my word on that I did do my research on it. Because at the start you even saw that I wouldn't even reference something as truthful because I couldn't prove it out. But with that said, I think that, you know, I might release my videos, maybe, but probably not. I don't know. It depends. So, alright. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If anything else comes out, please. Any new information about this stuff, I'd be more than willing to hear it. So send me a message if you hear something new. If I find anything more, I will definitely put it up here. So subscribe if you want to. And, yeah, so keep your mind open. Don't believe everything you see, especially right now. Do your own research. Don't believe me. Actually, believe me, really, seriously. Okay. Do your own research. Yeah, it's always good.